Hello my dear students. So as you already got to know that the Karnataka CET exam will not going to postpone. Okay, it will be on the fixed date, that is July 30 and the 31st. Okay, so as I told earlier, very less time is available for that. You need a more preparation. Okay, so where I have given one of in one video about how you will going to prepare in a less time, that is a Karnataka CET 20 days challenge. Okay, so like each day how you can cope up and how you can prepare each chapter in an effective way. Okay, I'll going to mention that link in the description box. Please go through that one. Okay, in the same way I'll going to upload some of the videos of a previous year question paper. Okay, so it becomes very easy for you to prepare, okay, in an effective way. Okay, so fine, the next one is what today's video is about, is that it is the aldehyde ketones in the carboxylic acid mind map. Okay, where I have gone through alkanes, alkenes, alkynes, at the same time haloalkanes, haloarenes, and as well as alcohols. So in the same way, it is about the aldehyde ketones in the carboxylic acid. So dear students, it is one of the vast chapter, as you all know, and the weightage of this chapter for your competitive exam is around 4 to 5 marks. Means like 4 to 5 questions will definitely appear. That too specifically based on the reactions and the reagents. Okay, if you know the reagents and the role, then it is very easy to predict the answer. Okay, so for that reason I have prepared the mind map. Okay, so let us start with this one. Here it is about the preparation of a aldehyde I have taken. Okay, and one more point here is that many named reactions are there in this chapter. Okay, so for that reason this play a very important role. Please go through video. Okay, please like, share and subscribe so that you will going to get a notification every time whenever I'll going to upload the videos. Okay, yeah, let us start. So here these are the methods through which we can prepare the aldehyde. Okay, so the first method, let us go, that is when alkyl cyanide, RCN is nothing but alkyl cyanide, when treated with what? Stannous chloride plus concentrated HCl, okay, by the acid hydrolysis. Okay, when we treat the alkyl cyanide with this mixture, okay, it gives respective aldehyde. Okay, and this process, this reaction is known as Stephen's reduction reaction. This reaction is known as what? Stephen's reduction reaction. Okay, and the role of the stannous chloride and concentrated HCl is that it acts as a reducing agent over here. Okay, one more information is that alkyl cyanide is also known as what? Alkane nitrides. Okay, so this is a one method. So remember, Stephen's reduction have a reagent, this one, that is stannous chloride concentrated HCl. Okay, so it is a one method. So let us move to the next method, that when the alcohol, okay, that too specifically primary alcohol, here it is nothing but what? Primary alcohol, when treated with a potassium dichromate solution, that potassium dichromate is prepared in an acidic medium. Okay, so what I can call here, acidified potassium dichromate, primary alcohol, upon treatment with this reagent gives aldehyde. Okay, the role of potassium dichromate is that it's one of the strong oxidizing agent. Alcohol upon oxidation gives aldehyde. Aldehyde upon further oxidation gives carboxylic acid. This is a general sequence of the reaction, do remember. Okay, with the carboxylic acid, again upon reduction gives aldehyde. Aldehyde upon reduction gives alcohol, reverse of the reaction. Okay, so where these two are completed, let us move to these two reactions. Okay, dear students, concentrate. Here I have mentioned that Dibal H is there. Okay, Dibal H and water. Here also I have, that is diisobutyl aluminium hydride. Diisobutyl aluminium hydride is nothing but what? Dibal. D means diisobutyl aluminium hydride. The role of a Dibal is that it is one of the strong reducing agent. Okay, so what happens if you want to prepare aldehyde? okay, where you have a ester, okay. So ester when treated with dibal followed by the hydrolysis results in the formation of a aldehyde. At the same time, by using a alkyl cyanide, okay, when that is treated with a dibal followed by the hydrolysis, we will going to get a aldehyde. So in any one of the reaction, particularly if they have given ester, okay, if they have mentioned the reagent as dibal, if you know what is dibal, then you can answer it very easily. If you don't know what is dibal and what is its action over, then it is difficult to predict the answer. So whenever this dibal is present, it is a reducing agent. Ester or alkyl cyanide upon treatment with this reagent gives what? The aldehyde. Okay, yes. Next one is, come over here, that is alcohol. Okay, alcohol when treated with a copper at 300 degrees Celsius, okay, will give what? Aldehyde. This even we have studied in the alcohol itself. Okay, primary, secondary alcohol when treated with a copper undergo dehydrogenation to give aldehyde ketones. When it comes to tertiary alcohol, it gives respective alkene. Okay, please check my previous video. We're going to have a more information about that. Okay, now come to this reaction and another named reaction, that is when acyl chloride. Okay, so this is acyl chloride when treated with a hydrogen over palladium and the barium sulfate gives respective aldehyde. Okay, so this is also one of the reducing agent and the name of the reaction is Rosenman reduction reaction. Okay, acyl chloride when treated with a hydrogen palladium in presence of a barium sulfate gives aldehyde. Okay, yes. Now come to the next one, that is particularly benzene when treated with a carbon monoxide and HCl in presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride. It gives what? Aldehyde. Okay, this is one of the what we can say Friedel-Crafts formulation. The reaction is Friedel-Crafts formulation reaction. Okay, and the name of the reaction is Gattermann-Koch reaction. Repeatedly you have studied in your theory exam. Okay, Gattermann-Koch reaction. Okay, with the role of anhydrous aluminum chloride is that it acts as a Lewis acid over here, or you can call it as a Lewis acid as well. Okay, yes. Now I think we have completed all this part. Let us move to these two, dear students, because concentrate here. From this part there is a question in one of the previous year. Okay, similarly from this part there is a question in the previous year. So concentrate here. What they are telling is, when the substituted arenes, what do you mean by substituted arene? Benzene ring bonded with any of the alkyl group. Okay, so that is what we're going to call as a alkyl benzene or substituted arene over here. When this substituted arene, I have given an example over here. This is toluene or methyl benzene. When they are treated with a here chromyl chloride, okay, in presence of a CS2 as a solvent followed by the acid hydrolysis, we will going to get what, dear students? Respective aldehyde. We will going to get what? The respective aldehyde. Okay, so the name of the reaction here we're going to call it as a Itard reaction. Okay, in a Itard reaction the reagent used here is chromyl chloride. Okay, so we're going to get what? The respective aromatic aldehyde by this reaction. Okay, next comes same substituted arene when treated with acetic anhydride. Okay, acetic anhydride followed by or in the presence of either acetic anhydride or chromium trioxide, that also results in the formation of respective aromatic aldehyde. Okay, so these are the methods of preparation of a what we can say aldehyde. Through mind map you can understand it very easily. Okay, so in my next video you could expect the preparation of a ketones as well as the carboxylic acid together. Later I'll going to upload some of the questions based on these concepts.